All right. Looks like we're live.
Oh,
Hello.
all right. Cool. Well, hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bingothon Winter 2022. We would like to thank Team 17 for sponsoring this event, and you can find the link to donate to Fred Hutch just below the stream. My name is Nordic Soy. I'll be co-hosting with the one, the only Floha. Say
That's
hello,
me.
Floha. Hey,
Hello.
yeah. And yeah, we've got something special for you going on tonight. We have Donald Duck Goin Quackers. We have a 4-player Lockout bingo. So, without further ado, here we go. It's bingo time.
Yeah. Let's go. And commentating for you this run, we've got Zero Peaches.
Hello, hello. Yeah, so this is Donald Duck, Goin Quackers, also known as Quack Attack. I think Quack Attack is like the European name for this. Yeah, this is a lockout. I think the bingo board can be revealed, right? It isn't currently revealed on this. There we go. Okay, got it on the screen. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's a free for all. I thought it was a 2v2 just before it started, and then I learned it was free for all, so that makes a lot of sense why they're all in the same call. Yeah, it's basically Goin Quackers, if you don't know about the game, is it's basically a Crash Bandicoot ripoff, particularly Crash Bandicoot 3. It kind of reminds me most of with the kind of whole warp room situation they've got going there. Looks like some of them have stuffed up already. I think they're trying to, they've like reloaded their save state. So
Yeah, they're fixing it so that they can get a fresh start because it looks like they misinterpreted the "Let's Go."
Oh, okay, right. Okay. I don't know. Oh, really? So, we're making a new board, are we? Okay, I see. Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I thought that might have been the case because there was like, Rifle 321. Yeah, I was wondering if that was.
All right. It looks like we just got a little bit confusion here, but we're managing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so we're all on the same board. So it's all on the same page now. So yet again, this is Donald Duck Goin Quackers. Actually, you guys should do the intro because should we even have it? I don't know. This is Goin Quackers, also known as Quack Attack in the PAL release. And this is a sort of a Crash Bandicoot-esque game. Kind of feels a lot like Crash Bandicoot 3 actually. And they're doing a free-for-all lockout. They'll be sniping each other basically. Has there been another free-for-all lockout in this marathon yet?
Not sure.
Right, okay, alright, well, you always get just people sniping each other and it's all chaos with these kind of things, but they're a lot of fun. But yeah, basically there's a couple of different things you can do in Donald Duck Quack Attack, or Goin Quackers. There's the time trials, which you have to enter a level, and then I believe like you collect a clock. So very much like Crash Bandicoot 3. And then you have to do the level as quickly as possible. And if you do that, you cannot collect toys, and toys are like the other collectible in the game. And obviously you can't do them if you're doing the time trial. There's 3 toys in a level. And yeah, so there's goals, and then once you get a toy, it's basically you can't lose it. I think if you die, if you get game over, if you leave the level, you keep the toy. I believe, and but it also means you can't collect it again, obviously. So this board was actually made by the people playing the bingo at the moment. I don't think I had much of a hand in making this board, as far as I can remember. I think it was. I'm not as familiar with this game as these guys are. That's why they're playing, and I'm not. But we did have a bingo tournament, 2v2 bingo tournament, a while ago, when we were playing this game. So I think I only ended up playing one match from what I remember. But I am somewhat familiar with this game. Beagle Boys is obviously, it's like a boss. There's like a boss after each, between each warp room, I guess. I'm just calling them warp rooms because that's what they're called in Crash Bandicoot 3, I believe, or Crash Bandicoot 2 actually. I think they're not called warp rooms in Crash Bandicoot 3, but in Crash Bandicoot 2 they're definitely called warp rooms. And we've just kind of called them warp rooms too, because that's like the best way to call them. It's better to call them that than a world or a level or a stage or something. It just differentiates a warp room from a level. So like a warp room, I should really define for anyone who hasn't played Crash Bandicoot. A warp room is like a set of levels. So you got warp room 1 with 4 levels, warp 2 with 4 levels, warp 3 with 4. Yeah. So the 4 warp rooms in this are like the sort of nature warp room. Then there's like the rooftop warp room, or like the sort of city warp room. Then there's like the spooky, the Halloween theme warp room, and the last one is like the Egyptian warp room. And they do get harder as you go. Although I would argue that the third warp room is sort of similar in difficulty to the fourth warp room. Like there is a big jump in difficulty between warp room 2 and 3, and then they both stay. And there we go. We got our first gold marked off, which is defeat 2 bosses. I'm not actually sure who did that, actually. It would be TK47, but I don't remember him actually doing that. So, because he just completed a level. So, I think actually there might be an issue. The bingo board on the stream is actually different to the bingo board that they're playing on. So there's been a bit of an issue. I think there needs to be like a refresh of like the bingo board on the stream, because the one that they've marked off, or maybe I need to refresh it. Let's see. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's my fault. No, I needed to refresh it. I apologize for that. Yeah. So yeah, defeat 2 bosses. He must have done that. Let me just go into the. Oh, I can't go through. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that Nils hasn't refreshed the bingo board, because we did have to do that restart. And one of the hosts, can you please let me into the voice channel? I just want to check that they're all on the same page.
Alright, sure. In the meantime, while we're putting, you can just tell us when you want to go back.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sure, I'll tell you.
Alright, and in the meantime, I would like to say that we are still raising money for Fred Hutch. And, yeah, we haven't received a donation in quite some time. But, hey, you could fix that. And with that, why not donate to one of our amazing incentives? Nordic, would you like to tell us something about our upcoming incentives, maybe?
The bid wars, absolutely. So a little bit later on, we've got Jet Set Radio Future coming up. Very, very cool game. You can influence the character choice. You've got a choice between Garam, Rapid 99, Riv, and Yo-Yo. And right now, Rapid 99 is in the lead with $13. So not a huge bar to hit to change that character choice out there. We've also got a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer coming up later on. That one, you can choose the file name. You've got 8 characters to play with. It looks like we've got HSE in Cow is the current winner on that. But again, you've got lots of options available to you. With 8 characters, boy, I can just see the memes flying in. So, yeah, no, make that file name good. Absolutely. But yeah, those are the 2 next ones that are coming up. And yeah, if you get those donations in, you can put them towards winning some prizes, too. Floha, you want to talk about some of the prizes?
Oh, of course. I love talking about prizes. I think we actually get the wrong...
I'm sorry,
the wrong...
I can see what happened, what went wrong. As it turned out, Lizard was the only one that had the more refreshed bingo sync board, while me, Kola, and Lizard accidentally used the older one.
Oh,
so
God.
we did not have synergized goals.
Oh,
It's the bingo sync glitch.
the bingo sync glitch. We all love it. Yeah, we can fix that. Yeah, while we're dealing with these slight technical difficulties, yeah. You guys can prepare a new board. In the meantime, we're just talking about prices and all the things.
Okay, I'll go back with the BC.
All right.
If I can go in, I don't have the rights to.
Oh, well, we'll fix that. There we go. All right.
Away.
And can they are. That sounds more hurtful than it was supposed to be. But yeah, you can win. You can win 1 out of 3 Bingothon mugs. These mugs come in 3 versions. We've got, just for this event, basically a limited edition if you so want, a Bingothon festive mug. Ooh, it sounds fancy, doesn't it? It's a festive mug designed just for the holidays, basically. And yeah, you can win one by donating at least $5. Or if you rather want neutral mug with our yet to be named bingo mascot, you can win that as well for $5. Or if you want the classic winter themed bingo mug, you can win that as well by donating $5.
I gotta say, I want in on that because I've got the summer mug. I've got it right here, actually.
Oh.
And it's lonely.
The collection is not complete.
It needs friends.
Damn.
Third time is the charm, it seems.
Hey.
Oh, great.
Hello. Alright, I will do another countdown. So starting again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So what we experienced there is a bit of an issue with Bingo Sync. If you refresh the board, but you don't refresh the page, it stays on the old board, and then everyone thinks they're playing the wrong board. But the goals still get marked off in the correct places, so you get people doing goals that they're not doing.
All right, but the real question is, does everyone have the same board now?
I think they do. I'm pretty sure they all do, because otherwise they've seen what the old board looks like, and then they know it's different to this board, and so yeah, everyone should have the right board this time. I'm pretty sure.
Great.
I'm pretty sure.
So Peaches, we're counting on you to pay absolute laser point attention to 4 different streams simultaneously to make sure that it's marked off correctly.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I just saw somebody marked off 2 bosses, and I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Because I'm pretty sure he did not defeat any bosses. So, and then I started to get really worried. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, that's life. So once again, this is Donald Duck, Goin Quackers or Quack Attack in the PAL. There we go. It looks like Kolapro is actually facing a boss now. That's the first boss. I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's the Beagle Boys, because that would be... oh, it's the Bernadette the Chicken, of course. Okay, so Kolapro is facing against Bernadette Chicken. But yes, this is Goin Quackers, or Quack Attack, Crash Bandicoot, clone on the PlayStation 1. I believe it's also on PC or something. I'm not sure. And they are doing things like completing time trials or collecting toys. which you can't do simultaneously. You have to do it 2 different attempts, or various other things. I'm just seeing if there's any like miscellaneous goals on this board. I can't really see anything, so it's mostly just 100%ing, getting all toys, getting toys, and stuff like that. So finish. Oh yeah, finish a level without dying in it. That's it. That is a miscellaneous goal, and that was collected by TK, which is in fact probably one of the easiest goals on the board. So the quickest goals on the board. So yeah, he's probably very happy that they marked that off. So this is a free-for-all lockout. Everyone is on their own. Everyone is madly trying to race the goals, and I think if you're trying to do a free-for-all lockout, you're trying to go for goals that nobody else is, because otherwise you got like several other people on your butt trying to do the same goals. So very much chaos free-for-all lockout. I don't think there's been another free-for-all lockout in this marathon, so this is a brand new thingamajiggy for everyone. You'll see on the board WR, that stands for Warp Room. Basically what a Warp Room is like a hub for levels. So there's 4 hubs for levels in the game. The first one is like the nature, the second one is the city, or it's like rooftops and stuff, which is what DarkLizza at the moment is doing. The third one is spooky, haunted house kind of levels, and the fourth one is like the ancient Egyptian levels. And they do get harder. Each warp room does get harder, much harder than the last. Sorry. I'd say the warp room 3 and 4 sort of equal in difficulty. This is pretty standard platforming kind of ROM. A bit of a smaller game than the Crash Bandicoot games. It's only like 16 levels and 4 bosses, rather than the Crash Bandicoot games have like usually about 30 levels and about 5 bosses or something like that. So, but it is sort of, a lot of speedrunners consider it sort of like a 4th Crash Bandicoot platform game on the PlayStation. I know there's also like Eminem's Shell Shocked. I can't remember if that's on the PlayStation. I think that might just be on the PC, but that's also a Crash Bandicoot clone. But I don't think that game really has the same sort of affinity to people that Donald Duck Quack Attack has. So TK has taken the lead. He's got 2 goals. Finish the level while dying with 100% Forest Edge. I believe that could be the first level in the game. It's definitely in the nature levels, which are the easiest levels, which are the first levels. So yeah, not a surprise that he's going for that. But yeah, it looks like DarkLizzard is going for the rooftop levels, and Cola is going for the spooky Halloween levels. I'm just looking at the board to see if there's any obvious synergy. ELP Forest Edge and Ghostly Path. I'd imagine that TK is doing Ghostly Path at the moment. It is kind of hard for someone who hasn't extensively played this game. It is hard to tell the levels apart, because they all got pretty generic names. Like, you can tell the worlds apart, the warp rooms apart easily enough, but the levels themselves, it's kind of hard to tell them apart, because you've got like, levels that look like a nature setting, and they have like a nature name, and then you got like levels that look like rooftops or whatever, and have a yeah. So it's not easy to tell the difference between levels, but I very much assume that TK is doing Ghostly Path at the moment, because that's what synergizes with Forest Edge. So time challenge in Forest Edge and Haunted Hall. Oh well, he could be he could be doing that, because he's doing the time challenge at the moment. So he's doing one of Haunted Hall or Ghostly Path. As I said, you can just see those 2 names, Haunted Hall, Ghostly Path. They're basically synonymous with each other. So this game does not make it very easy to tell what level the player is playing in, unless you really know the game. And Cola could be doing one of those levels too. Looks like Cola may have just sniped TK. He done time challenge in Forest Edge and Haunted Hall. So TK won't be very happy about that if that was... Yeah, it looks like that was the level that's... I don't know if that's what Cola was doing. We'll find out pretty soon. Right. So, yeah, so some more synergy. Eerie Alley, I can see on the board a couple of times. Just Urban High Rise, I can see on the board twice, up in the top right-hand corner. Dangerous Cliffs, is that? No, that's only one goal for that. So, I mean, people are going to be going for, obviously the levels which have the most goals. All Toys Eerie Alley. Eerie Alley looks like a good level. Time challenge in the roofs and the gorge from DarkLizard. That's not a bad goal at all, considering it's the first two rooms. Yeah, Eerie Alley is definitely the most sort of, and 7 toys in Water. No, that's what. 5 toys in Water Room, 5 in 3. That's a good goal. Yeah, like Water Room 3 does seem to have a lot of good goals. It's board. So yeah, this is yet another Disney game on the PlayStation 1, and I don't know why this game was made. It must, like, often with the Disney games on the PlayStation 1, they tie in with movies, but this game just kind of exists. Somebody decided that Donald Duck needed a game on the PlayStation 1, and it's developed by someone who, who is it? Like, who developed it? Like, I'm just gonna look it up. It's developed by Ubisoft, yes, Ubisoft, which, it's Ubisoft Shanghai specifically made the PS1 and advanced versions. Okay. So they didn't really make any other platformer games on the PlayStation 1, so it's sort of like a unique game on the PS1. Because a lot of these platform games we often get developed making several of them. Looks like Kolapro has taken the lead. He has done Forest Edge and Ghost Path. Looks like TK did get sniped on whatever he was doing. And Rexy is trailing at the moment on 1 goal, Huey's track and Mountain Ball. She's in one of the first levels now. Yeah, so I'm not incredibly familiar with this game. I did not help make the board from what I remember. These guys made the board. We tend to make a lot of bingo boards together, so I always kind of like get mixed up between which boards we worked on and which ones we didn't. But I was in a tournament, and I sort of co-hosted a tournament for this game last year. So it was like a 2v2 lockout tournament. So I do have some experience with this game. I'm not completely like hopeless or anything. I played it before, so. But yeah, just telling levels from each other, and it is kind of, this board, I find it to be very sort of intimidating. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, it doesn't help that the levels often are a bit verbose with what they're called, like the Nephew's Murky Way. Like it doesn't kind of roll off the tongue. It's all kind of they're all quite verbose. I think that's some of the level names. Time challenge in Huey's track, toys and Jane track. But yeah, I don't think this will take very long. I know we got kind of behind by a bit. I don't think this will take very long because it's like a lockout match, and this game isn't really a very meaty game. I'd say it's a lot of the goals are pretty short, even if they're containing 2 different levels. Most of the goals. Yeah. I don't know how these guys keep track of how many toys they have, because I don't think that there is a inventory screen. I'm not actually sure. it's easy enough to see if you have all toys in a level because it will show that on like the hub. Like there'll be a light on the level to say you've got all the toys. But keep track of how many toys exactly you have. So yeah, good luck to them. Doing that for a couple of dollars. Right. Well. Yeah, so just a bit of an update. Looks like Kolapro has taken a divisive lead. He is on 4 goals. TK is on 3. Rexy's on 2, and DarkLizza is also 2. Kolapro did hear them saying before this Kolapro was tipped to win this. He had the most experience, or he'd played the game most recently. Like, I think he does actually speedrun this game. Like, that's the thing, like, with these bingos, a lot of us aren't actually speedrunners of the games that we play. We just kind of play the bingos. So, yeah, so we're not, like, terribly good at the games themselves. We're kind of just used to the whole vibe of synergy and trying to sort of anticipate what opponents are going to do, try to identify, you know, the time value management, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I feel like Cola does speedrun a fair few games. I personally don't speedrun any games, but Kolapro does speedrun a fair few games. So, I think he might speedrun this. So, I'm not sure where he is in the leaderboards though. So, I'd have to check that out. Right, so, at the moment, Rexy is doing... Is this the Beagle Boys? I think... Is there meant to be 2 of them? I think there is. She's doing the Beagle Boys. It's just one boss, so how hard can that goal really be? All Toys in Warp Room 4, I think, is kind of a tricky goal, because that is the last Warp Room. So that one is going to be one of the last ones that is taken off. And Rexy has jumped up into 3rd place now, which is so we're all in kind of different Warp Rooms at the moment. Kolapro aiming to get some toys from Warp Room 1. I don't know how many he's got from Warp Room 3, but I know he definitely has been to Warp Room 3, so I assume that he is going to mark off that goal sooner or later. I'm pretty sure once you get toys in this game, you don't actually have to complete the level to sort of save the toys. You can kind of just have them in your inventory, so he was just literally just doing ELP, Eerie Alley, and Dangerous Cliff. He was just literally just finishing the level. Right, so TK has just done 100% urban high rises. So, have another goal for TK, and that means that the score is currently 5-all between TK and Kolapro. TK is very good at bingo. He's very, very skillful at bingo, even if he's often not the best at games. So, I will give him that. DarkLizzard just got his 3rd goal, trailing behind everyone else. All time trials in a wardroom and change outfit. That is basically, obviously, all time trials in a wardroom, and then you have to go back out into the sort of the hub for all warp rooms. Go behind, and you literally change your outfit. Like, that's something you can do in this game. You can change your outfit. I think you can play in that other outfit. So I don't know why these guys aren't sort of just playing in another outfit like from the get-go, because that seems like a lot of fun. I'm not sure what you have to do to unlock it, but this memory card that you use to play the game has all levels already unlocked, so I assume it will be difficult to change outfits. I don't know. I don't think it's like a Spyro or a Crash and Clank thing where you need to get skill points. Right, so I'm just going to take some guesses about what TK and Cola are up to. So, I'm going to assume that Cola is in Jimmy's rooftops. I don't know if he's got all toys in Eerie Alley. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Cola being Drew's, and I think he has because he's done ELP, Eerie Alley, and Dangerous Cliff. Meanwhile, TK. There we go, as I expected. Yes, all toys Eerie Alley. TK is. Where is he? He's probably going to do Nephew's Murky Way, I would assume, because he's just done Urban High Rise. Once again, Urban High Rises and Rooftops. No, he's going to Temple's Entrance. So, All Toys Haunted Hall and Temple's Entrance? He might be doing that at the moment. Yeah, Kolapro definitely in the lead now. 6 goals mark. So the way that the time trials work for this is slightly different to Crash Bandicoot 3. So in Crash Bandicoot 3, if you die, that's another goal for Lizzie, by the way, which actually might be screwing over TK because Rexy was doing Temple's Entrance, and I think TK was also doing Temple's Entrance, so... But he's probably getting all the toys, yeah, all the time. But yeah, if you die in this, you just go back to the last checkpoint, and then you can just continue, but in Crash Bandicoot, if you die, it just automatically restarts you. And I guess the assumption in Crash Bandicoot is, if you die and continue, you're probably if you're gonna die, you'll probably want to restart anyway because you've died and you have to go all the way back. So they just restart the whole time trial for you. But in this game, they're kind of like, well, maybe you still want to try to, beat the time trial anyway, even if you die. So we'll let you continue. There isn't any like, in Crash Bandicoot 3, there's Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum relics. There isn't any of that in this game. It's just like you either beat the time trial or you don't beat the time trial. So maybe they just assume that like you're not really aiming to get like an amazing time. You're just aiming to just beat it. So, but it is kind of weird because not only do they and TK has just died just before he got the toy. That would be very annoying for him. And he's only got one toy so far. Yeah, you're just you got the time trial, but you also got like these other sort of time things where with the toys where you hit like a book, and then you've got like a certain amount of time to collect the toys. So this game has 2 different things, independent from each other, about going fast. So yes, this game is basically asking to be a speed game with how much stuff it's trying to get you to do fast. So, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about Crash Bandicoot 3 with its time trials. It's also asking to be speed. Alright, so yeah, TK might have caught up to Kolapro's 6 by now. He just got all the toys in. No, he must not have gotten all the toys in Haunted Hall yet, so he has to go do that. Maybe he's eventually aiming for... Well, all toys in Warframe 4 and 7 toys in Warframe 4 are both on the board, which actually makes all toys in Warframe 4 a better goal than it would be otherwise. But as you can see, it's still not one that everyone is chasing after. I guess because either they think everyone else is going to do it, or they just think it's so bad of a goal, even if it is 2 goals, that they're not going to bother. But DarkLizzard has just got all toys in one particular level. That might have actually been Temple's Entrance as well. So he'll be... TK is not quickly going to Haunted Hall. So... I think...
Pretty sure Rexy is actually going for that right now, because we watched them get all the toys in the Temple's Entrance already.
Right,
and
right.
Looks
so
like they're... And there she is. It looks like she just got all 3 there, so we'll see if she marks it out.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I mean, these guys, it looks like they're both Lizard and TK are doing what I was saying nobody was going to bother to do, which is get all the toys in one. I mean, it is 2 goals, so I guess it's attractive for both of them, and definitely TK, if he is going to win this, he is probably going to need to beat DarkLizza to doing that. He is now on equal goals with Kola. Kola is meanwhile still doing something in Warcraft 3. He might be doing all time trials in Warcraft and change outfit at this stage, or he might be doing Nephew's Murky Way. I don't know. It's such a weird name for a level 2. Nephew's Murky Way. I don't even know what that means. What is a Murky Way? Like, it kind of sounds like Milky Way, but so yeah, it just shows how much I know about the inner lore of Donald Duck Goin Quackers.
And it looks like I might have been wrong, because now Rexy is back at Temple's entrance, so yeah. Oh.
I don't know what she's doing there, or was she in a different level before and now she's in the temple? Did she go to the wrong level? I don't know.
Well, she might have been doing something else at Temple's entrance and gotten sniped on it too. So.
Are you sure that she was in Temple's entrance or not one of the other?
No, I'm not. I'm less knowledgeable about this than you are. So.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. They all kind of just look the same. All of these levels. Like if it's in the same walk room, they all just kind of look the same. So it's kind of difficult as a commentator's perspective to be like, oh yeah, she's doing that right now. You can just kind of like, yeah. I mean, I guess Crash Bandicoot sort of has that problem too, where they got similar kind of they have like an easier version of the level and then like a harder version of the level.
Yeah, that and the level designs, even across 10 levels, can look almost identical.
Yeah. So, I assume Rexy might be on board with what the other guys are doing, which is trying to get lots of toys in Warcraft 4, because there is 2 juicy goals on the board that are specifying that, and they've all just decided, okay, at this point in time, it's worth it to go for those goals. So, but, oh, there we go. So there we go. DarkLizza just got 7 toys in Warcraft 4. So I believe TK and Rexy will be like, oh crap. Well, she just got. Okay, so Rexy just got all the toys in Temple's entrance, so she doesn't have to worry about Warcraft 4 toys now. I assume she's going to go do something else. Has TK taken a lead somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah,
TK's got 7 right now.
Yeah, he's taking a lead. I'm not exactly sure what he did to take that lead, but yeah, it looks like he's still doing stuff in Warcraft 4. So I guess he's still hoping that he's going to get all toys in Warcraft 4 with the Lizard. So this could be basically Kola's chance to catch up. If he needs to get 2 goals at this point, but it looks like TK is just going to be wasting time for a while, because I'm going to assume that DarkLizzard is going to get that for him. So Kola could get 2 more goals. All-time trials in a Warcraft and change outfit, and 5 toys in Warcraft 1 and 5 in Warcraft 3. He is in Warcraft 3 at the moment. He is doing some level a time trial and some level in Warcraft 3. So it's basically just a question of, is he going to do that before Rexy? Like, Rexy is his main competition at the moment. This is what I mean about it's out of chaos, these free-for-alls. I mean, Rexy can't. I don't think she can win at this point. She's got 5. I mean, she could technically win if she get all 3 goals, but is that right? Yes. But I don't. Oh, she won't. So she's basically just spoiling Kolapro at the moment, possibly, of getting one of the goals that he's doing right now. I don't know how far she's advanced to doing that goal though. The one.
So she's taken the role of Agent of Chaos right now.
Basically, that's what she's doing. Kolapro is basically telling her right now, stop Rexy, stop, you have to stop. You're going to spoil me. But she's like, no, I want to try to do as best as I can, beat off try to get on at least equal footing with DarkLizzard. I don't think she can beat DarkLizzard, but she's just got some toys. Kola has just finished a level. He hasn't marked off any more goals, so I assume he's still going for. He's not going for a time trial, so I assume he's done that. He's just going for toys, and then he's going to quickly go and change outfit, and then he's going to be done. And that is how Kola is going to perhaps pull off this victory. So my money is tipping on Kola to win with 8 goals at this point, even though he's behind at the moment. So Rexy is going to Warp Room 1. She apparently has enough toys now in Warp Room 3 that she is done with that Warp Room. So Kola, I don't know how many toys he has in Warp Room 3, but I'm going to assume he's done all the Warp Room 1 toys, but I could be wrong. Chaos. Rexy is... Yes, go on.
I was saying I think that's just in reaction to calling her an agent of chaos right now.
Yes, that's basically what she is. Yeah, that's Lockout Bingo in a nutshell.
If I can't win, I'm going to cause everybody trouble.
Yep, pretty much, yep. Okay, so Kola is exiting that level. So, oh, okay. So he's going to Warp Room 1 now, I believe. He might go change his outfit first before he goes to Warp Room 1. Yeah, he's gonna go change his outfit. There we go. You go into this little machine, and he's got like this suit, and then you go. It aggressively puts the suit on you in this machine. It takes off your usual garment, and oh, what is he doing? He's going to Warp Room. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Rexy's already got the goal. Right, okay, so, basically, I think TK's got this then, because, DarkLizzard is probably going to get that goal. It's either going to be DarkLizzard or TK, and the way that a tie is broken in Bingo, if, I'm sure everyone knows, but whoever got the goal first wins. So I think TK is going to pull this off, surprisingly, but yeah, Rexy absolutely played the role as Agent of Chaos. She spoiled, Kola. And it has meant that, I mean, she still is behind, I believe, but she got... Oh, wait, hang on. Lizard. Yes, Lizard has solidified himself as 3rd place, and the match is over. TK has won. Well done, TK, with 7 goals. He's on equal footing with Kola, but he got his last goal first, so well done, TK. And that was Donald Duck Goin Quackers. Very quick, actually, 30 minutes. Not a really long game.
Right on. Well, GG's all around. Let's see if we can't get everybody back in here for just a quick word and
Good on a second goal. This actually wasn't too bad.
Congratulations, TK, on your win. Well done.
Thank you.
Very close.
It was mainly because of Rexy. If she didn't snipe Kola, he would
That's
win.
right. Rexy played the Agent of Chaos and spoiled Kola, basically.
Well, same thing for Lizard too. Lizard 2 did the same. Like Lizard sniped me on the last goal. Rexy sniped Kola on the last goal. So like, if they didn't snipe us, we would be tied again.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
How many goals did Lizard snipe you?
For me?
Yeah.
Wait, he's pink, I think. He sniped me 1, 2, actually 3.
Basically, if it wasn't for Lizard, TK
Rex.
would have gotten all the 7 toys in Warp Room 4 and all toys.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically, I've got sniped from you guys because I was on my route basically, and you were sniping each other from the start. You know?
Well, true.
Yeah.
Wait,
and the other one.
Did I see a Canadian flag next to Rexy?
Yeah.
Did you?
Are you
Canadian on the
Rexy?
stream?
I
Yeah,
swear I
she's
saw the stream is
It's
black
Canadian.
now.
she's
But
like
I swear I saw a
bonjour.
Canadian flag in front of someone.
That's
So let
weird.
me check this.
But yeah, I mean,
No,
Rex,
that's Tunisian flag.
you sniped me on the Huey's trick wanted.
Oh yeah,
to-
it's Canadian flag. Yeah, but Rexy, you're Canadian. I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah,
Uh,
Rexy,
Oh
are
my!
you Canadian?
No, I'm from the United
Wait,
Kingdom. Why am I
Also,
marked from
another
Canada?
thing. Why is Rexy first, Lizard second, me third at Kolapro?
Oh
Everything is broken. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on
Yeah,
fire.
everything is fine. I know.
So Rexy, how does it feel to come last, eh?
no! Don't say anything like that. I mean, I panicked with my second goal when I wasn't going to get
Yeah.
the Huey's track time trial, but everything still managed to connect, and I'm actually relieved that I managed to snipe Cola on multiple occasions.
Basically,
That was nice.
almost all of your goals are snipes, basically, for me.
How is the weather in Canada, eh?
Yeah, Rex is from Canada, yeah. And
Yeah.
Kola, you sniped me in like 2 goals at least.
Oh yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning, 2 goals at least.
You were smart to went your own path after that, so.
Yeah. I went into a different path. You went into a different path. It was smart for both of us. We got what we.
Basically, the decider was what Rexy did and what Lizard did. Like,
Exactly.
if we did actual 1v1, that would be
even
better
more closer.
showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I was saying like it would be like a better showcase.
Yeah. I want to say that this board is special because we're the ones that made it. I made it with the help of the other guys. It's our own board, and we put it on BingoSync. We do have some other boards that we'll be showcasing tomorrow, hopefully. 3 more boards to showcase tomorrow, and there's a lot of other more boards that we're not gonna get the chance to showcase in Bingothon. So, if you guys are interested, are we allowed to promote our Discord?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let me see. Do we have an invite link?
You should just go on the Wumpa and the announcements, and you can see them.
Yeah. Okay.
There should be promo link.
I don't know. One of you guys should probably do it.
I'm gonna promote. Oh, okay.
Right,
I sent it to Liz.
we got a good Discord community for these kind of games, the PS1 games, Disney, Crash, Spyro, all this kind of stuff. We really do like bingo a lot. We do a lot of bingos, even when we're not like in official events or anything. We're always playing for fun. And yeah, we do have a lot of big events like Moompa Classic Championship 3 coming next summer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, Rex is one of the people that discovered the Bingothon server through us, basically, through the community. And she's a host, so there you go.
Yes, I ended up taking Cola's advice from a few months ago. Hit the bullet to become a volunteer here. And
there you go. That was you, Kola. I
yeah.
told you, bro.
I forgot.
I thought it was you.
It's a few months ago.
Yeah, we were like wondering whose idea was it for you to be commentator here.
Yeah.
Because it was a good idea, actually.
What I lack in flexibility in comparison to my peers, I tend to make up with some sharp wits and smoother choice of words.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
but this
hey.
was great.
Yeah, this was an amazing run. I do appreciate everybody coming in and showcasing Donald Duck Goin Quackers for us tonight. Despite the little hiccups at the beginning, we still got a really good showcase out of this. Some really fun sniping moments.
Yeah, it was an
Rexy
amazing
again,
run.
Agent of Chaos right there at the end. You played that role very nicely.
When it comes to having bingo sync synchronization hiccups, is that a case of that's never happened before?
Unfortunately, it did happen before, so I'm sorry. But anyways, we have to move on because we're currently quite behind schedule.
Yep.
So coming up
Sorry for that,
next,
guys.
we've got a sensation here. We've got Super Mario Sunshine online for you. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short.
And I'll join you for hosting later tonight.
what's the most challenging or the most engaging part? Is it routing, execution, or is it anything else?
Most difficult, obviously right away, is doing the routing, because with how we've done it, we've given ourselves about anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes to look over the card and route, and then you would start. And so for those first few minutes, that's the most intense thing, is, okay, where am I going to have to go in order to complete a triple bingo? And you try to look through, okay, I would need to complete 20 levels in order to complete this triple bingo here. Or, ooh, here's a different route that only completes 18 levels. And so sometimes it's looking at how many levels we need to complete. Sometimes it's looking at what we need to complete in those levels. Sometimes doing 20 levels is going to be better than 18, because maybe one of those 18 is doing something that's really, really long, specifically doing 10 mini kit goals. And so some of those can get really long. Yeah, there is the aspect of routing to it, but knowing what's in your route and how long it's going to take you to do that is another really difficult thing to actually know when routing.